Hi and welcome to Pineapple Bay. This is episode 1 in this series of playthroughs. I've just arrived here, I arrived here a couple of hours ago, but I went and had some breakfast up in town up there. Thought I might come down here and check out this barge that was sitting down here. I noticed it when I came in on the boat. So Pineapple Bay's an island in the Caribbean, and I've come over here to do some contract work for Red Dirt Farms. They've provided me with somewhere to stay, and so I've packed up. I've had my Land Cruiser sent over here, and here we are. What I'm kind of hoping we might be able to do is do some contract work for Red Dirt Farms and maybe some of the other farmers around here, although Red Dirt Farms seems to be the monopoly farm over here. And with the possibility of probably buying the property that they've put me up in, the house, and there's a little bit of land there. I have been told that I can work the land, do what I want with it while I'm over here. The contract lasts for 12 months, so it's quite a long while really. But you never know, might be able to earn enough money. I don't really have any machinery. I had the Land Cruiser sent over. Here it is. So I had the cruiser sent over, and I'm just going to head in here and fill out the paperwork, and then we'll get going and we'll go and check out the farm. Alright, that was pretty simple. All I had to do was sign off and show my receipts for the cruiser and having that shipped over here. I was pretty surprised it came over on a cargo ship. It was probably a little bit bigger than that barge really. So thankfully I've got my GPS here, and let's head out to the farm. Might go for a drive through town first. Now I did come over here previously, and when I actually met up with Red Dirt Farms to get my 12-month contract with them, so I have a bit of an idea of where I'm going. Though I haven't really explored the entire island, so let's see. So there's town centre. There's actually a nice fountain and stuff in there. A lot of people walking around. That's the yard for Holbrook Machinery. Holbrook do, well, they're really the only machinery sellers here. Just where you buy all your ag gear. They reckon they can get anything shipped over. Oh, that's nice of somebody to run into me. Yeah. Quite impatient, aren't they? It's a beautiful map, absolutely beautiful map. Don't know whether you've ever seen Pineapple Bay, but it's available on the Mod Hub. So a little bit of a drive around. So that's the well, what's left of that's the council yards. They used to have a big shed and stuff set up there, but they've sort of destroyed it by the looks of it. Here we are on the coast road. We'll head back into town. Nice and calm out there. The trip over on the boat was pretty calm too, so it's always nice. Head around here. A few houses. Most of the residents around here, other than a few shops and stuff, pretty sure most of them work on farms. Alright, so we'll head out. We'll check out our house. I know there's a back access to it, but you also access it through Red Dirt Farms itself, so... So I've had a bit of farming experience previously. I worked on a medium-sized farm for somebody for the last probably 20 years. Just pretty well as a yard hand, but I've never actually taken it on myself, so maybe that's going to change now. I think it's probably about time. No more working for the man. There's a restaurant there. I ate at that restaurant when I was over here originally, and nice local cuisine. There's a lot of dried up creek beds, some with a little bit of moisture in them. I don't know how much rain they have over here. So this is Red Brook Farmyard here. Red Dirt Farms do a lot of cereal crops over here, so for the mainland. Pretty sure it's through here to get to it. Well, they've got a bit of machinery, haven't they? Big seeders and planters. Here we go. So it's all this land around here that I get to do with what I please, which is really a fair bit of land. It's all grass at the moment, but there's possibilities. There's a lot of possibilities. Alright, here we are. Pineapple Bay, our home for the next 12 months. My goodness, look at that scenery. Look at that view. So this is the house that we'll be staying in. Apparently they had a previous farmhand staying in here and he's left all his junk in here. Looks like he's in the process of packing up, but might be some stuff that I can use, I guess. Oh, he left the coffee machine. Beautiful. So we have a fair bit of land here. I'll bring up the GPS. Where are we? There we go. So you can see all these large fields. They're all owned by Red Dirt. The other stuff's owned by other farms, and it's this area here. I think it's approximately this area here when it comes to the lands that we own. There we go. Right through here. That's all Red Dirt's yards. And we've got this area to play with, which should be good. Now, I don't have any equipment, so we're probably going to need to look at what type of equipment and what we're actually going to do. Oh, look at this little oasis. There's definitely a fair bit of land up here. I think probably the first thing that we want to do is maybe do a little bit of mowing through here. Create some hay. That might get us started at least. Yes, very nice. Let's head down here and see what they've got down here. Couple of greenhouses. Oh, we might be able to set up some tomatoes or something. Nice. There's two of them there. A bit of junk. Hello. That looks like it's in a bit of a state, doesn't it? Are there keys in it? Yeah, there are. Alright, let's see what happens. No, doesn't sound like that's going to start. Might be worth looking at though. Might have to speak to Ray and from Red Dirt and find out whose it is and what it's doing there. Might be able to fix it up and use it. That might save us a little bit of money, I guess. So. Alright. So here we are. Pineapple Bay. Past 10 in the morning. What I might do is I might go in and have a cup of coffee and might head down the store and see what we can find to purchase tractor wise, I think. Alright, I'll catch you at the store. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I had that cup of coffee, then I thought I'd sit down for a little bit and relax after the trip, and I bloody fell asleep. So probably a little bit late. I'm not sure what time Holbrook's closed down here, but I spoke to Ray about the truck and he said that if I can fix it, I can use it, that's fine. So that's good. He also said that when I go down to Holbrooks to speak to Terry, they've got some really good second-hand stuff here that I might be able to use. So we'll see what we can find, eh? Here we are. Holbrook Machinery. Well, this ain't second hand. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. It's 5085 Stara. 8245R. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to afford an 8R. It's a nice little seater. Alright, well I'm going to go in and I'm going to see Terry, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Okay, so I've seen Terry. He's given me some prices on some of this second-hand stuff out the back here. I didn't figure out exactly what tractor we're going to use on our little farm and our little startup. Now, he didn't give me any information on a Kubota. It's more kind of like a little yard tractor, isn't it? I don't know whether it'd have enough power. Say a Case 956 XL. So what do you say about this one? 95 horsepower. It's done 89 hours. It looks like it's done more than 89 hours. 1,847. Although he did say that if I wanted something that I could fit row crop tyres to, that this wasn't the one. Come on. There we go. Bad. Yeah, 89 hours, 95 horsepower. The John Deere 4640, 195 horsepower, 4,330 they're selling this for. It's done 243 hours. But it looks like it'd have a lot of oomph in it. Oh, let's have a look. Wow. It's a lot of horsepower for $4,330. 7710. I think he said that I can't put row crop tyres on this one either. Should be a bit of a shame. 7710. What do you say about this one? 155 horsepower, 67 hours on the clock, 7,929, and it takes row crops. It's not a bad looking little tractor. Just give her a start up. See. Starts up well. What have they got on this one? 7,929. I like to sell the John Deere second hand pretty, like a lot more than what they sell the rest of the stuff. Yeah, seems to go alright. International 1056 XL or 1056 XL. What is it? 110 horsepower, 88 hours on the clock, and 5,515. Although he did say those 88 hours had clocked over, so that's already got row crops on it. Might be a bit of an option. International Harvester. Oh, come on. $5,515. Still less than the 7710. What's the difference? Although 7710's got 45 more horsepower in it. I think I like that. And that's the T6, the T6 155, which is 155 horsepower, 37 hours, and that's for sale for 23 grand. I think that might be a little bit out of my budget. Depends on what else I need to do. Well, I reckon we might consider buying that 1056. Yep. Alright, well I might go in. 1056 was 5,115, so I might go in. I'll go in and see Terry. I'll tell him that we'll take that. Although I'm not sure whether that actually takes... Might find out. Does it take a loader arm? Front loader attachment. Yes, it does. Alright. I might go in and see Terry. And I might pay for that. I might get him to put the loader arm attachment on it as well. And we'll get a loader arm. Alright, so there we go. For $6 grand I ended up paying, and it includes putting the loader on it, the loader arm. So they're going to deliver that out to the farm, out to the house, and might be able to might buy some more stuff while I'm here actually, and set the rest of the farm up. So I think we're going to need to. We've got 110 horsepower, so we're going to need to look at a plough. 150 horsepower, 85, 140, 100 horsepower, 1.5 meters. That's 2 meters, and that's 85 horsepower. What's the Amazon? 180, and the Kun is 120. I don't think we'll get away with that. And how? That's 2 meters as well. So I think we might buy a Salford. Yep. Going to need one of those. We're also going to need a cultivator. 100 horsepower, 3 meters. What have we got here? 130 horsepower, 110 horsepower, 4 meters. It's pushing it, isn't it? 100 horsepower, 3 meters. You know, I think for our little area we might do that actually. Okay. next thing. We're going to need some sort of, we're going to need to take water down to the greenhouses. I'd like to get the greenhouses set up, so I'll speak to Terry. I'm not sure whereabouts on Pineapple Way we actually get seeds and stuff, so let's see, what have we got here water trailer wise? 4,100 litres. Alright, we might get that. Standard Agromat. And I think that mower is the last thing, and that'll probably do us. What's that, 50 horsepower? A wing rotary cutter. John Deere. 4.6 meters, 50 horsepower. 3.670 horsepower. A Kubota. Might purchase one of those as well. And probably a baler. Might be able to rent a baler. Well, there you go. That was an expensive morning. Alright, so that'll do it for this episode. I guess in the next episode we'll start working our land. I've got a contract coming up tomorrow morning. Our first day of work with Red Dirt Farms. They've got a pile of harvesting to do, a big harvest, so we'll be running a grain cart for that. But thanks for watching. Press like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. See ya.